Alright, ladies, this is Alex from Mindful Attraction, and today we're going to be talking about why you keep falling for the bad boy. Now, look, this kind of person, that women that fall for the bad boys, alright, it's kind of fascinating, people. And the reason why is because you have to hit the notification button on my channel in the description down below to find out, alright? Look, this kind of guy tends to be young most of the time, alright? And they don't have, most of the time, they don't have to be super successful. But the point is that this kind of guy is not approved by their family, right? This kind of guy is either not that successful or completely outside of their social circle. It's kind of like the equivalent of women who like to bang black dudes just to piss off their dads. You see what I'm saying? Not the same, but almost like the same thing. It's kind of like you're going after a guy that your family does not approve, right? And sometimes this guy could be broke and the girl comes from an affluent family, right? And this broke dude will seem to the woman unconventional and as a rebel, rather than a broke dude who has no life, right? The woman will see these kind of things as good traits. The fact that he doesn't like to work 9 to 5, the fact that he sells drugs, she'll see it as part of his rebellious nature, right? It's kind of like the Titanic syndrome, like the Jack syndrome, wherein Rose is attracted to Jack, is unconsciously attracted to Jack because he symbolizes freedom. He symbolizes who she wants to be, right? This type of woman had a strong relationship with a patriarchal father, a father who was very strict, like Rose from Titanic. This father was critical, and she never felt like she was ever enough. She dreamed of rebelling, but the discipline that her parents gave her caused her rebellion to be suppressed, right? And it became part of her rebellious animus, right? Her animus, right, became rebellious, right? So rather than her developing her own rebellious nature, rather than her integrating her rebellion into her character, she projects it onto a man who appears to be rebellious. So if I cannot be rebellious, which is what projection is, I'll choose somebody else to be rebellious for me, right? Like, it's kind of like if I cannot process these emotions, I'm gonna find somebody else whom I could project those emotions onto and release that tension, right? So she projects it onto a man who appears to be rebellious. So if I look rebellious, if I just look rebellious, I could automatically trigger that rebellious animus within the woman, right? The woman will chase a young man so that it doesn't have to remind her of an older man. So most of the time, these kind of bad boys tend to be young because she doesn't want a reminder of her dad. She doesn't want a reminder of older patriarchal figures of authority, right? So how do you deal with these kind of things? One, if you notice these projections, you must realize that you have to develop your own assertiveness and willingness to disobey order. You got to learn how to develop that assertiveness. And that comes through learning how to express your aggression, learning how to speak up to yourself. I'm going to put on the description down below a video that teaches you how to be more assertive. But the point is that you got to develop your own inner rebellious nature. Begin to embrace your the belief systems that you have that are considered rebellious. You can build it up slowly, right? By saying no from time to time and breaking rules from time to time. By being assertive, you can have relationships that are more equal. You can have relationships that you don't have to be looking for a bad boy. You got to develop your own bad side. You got to learn to be bad. You got to learn how to be bad from time to time. And that is the solution for it. First, see the projection mechanism. If you were raised by strict parents, most likely you'll have a rebellious nature. So you want to first see the connection, see that is the real problem. And after that, learn to express that assertiveness. Begin to stop being a pushover. Begin to take more risk. Begin to break more rules. Begin to live your own life how you want to live it. And stop caring what people think of you. And over time, when you focus your energy towards that direction, is naturally going to fix and lower those projections. And then you'll be able to have relationships that are more equal. Relationships where you relate to each other, not with your fantasies.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man, Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.